Today I am planning to explain this word used to. We use used to talk about past habits or things that happened repeatedly in the past but don't happen anymore. When do we use used to? We use used to talk about past habits. Past habits are things that happened repeatedly in the past but don't happen anymore. It means we use used to talk about some routines that we did it in the past, and we stop doing same thing now. At present moment we don't do same habits or actions that we used to do in the past. That time we use this word used to describe some actions or events that we did in the past, that we did it in the past, and no longer we stop doing, we don't do that thing. That time we use it to. Example, I used to play chess every day, but now I don't play very often. It means this person used to play chess every day. He was playing chess in the past action. In the past time, this person used to play chess, but now he stopped. He stopped playing. He doesn't play chess. And second one, when the economy was better, we used to eat out every week. So these people, when they were financially good, better, that time they were going out to have food every week. Once in a week they were going outside to have food. They were good, they were financially good. Their condition, their life, their living of life is better. They're financially good. At that time they used to eat food out every week. They used to go out to have food when their economy was good, when their economy was better. That time they used to eat out every week. Next one, we use it to with non-action verbs be, have, etc. for past states, things that were true in the past but are not true anymore. So we also use used to with non-action verbs. Non-action verbs, this be, have, etc. These are non-action verbs. Non-action verbs that non-action verbs means that we give work to our mental, our mind. So emotions, feelings, those feelings, ideas, thoughts, opinions, those are non-action verbs, as we give work to our mind. And we also call these verbs as stative verbs. Stative verbs, the emotions that we get from our mind, not from our mind. And we also use it to with non-action verbs be, have, etc. for past states, things that were true in the past but are not true anymore. Example, she used to be very shy when she was a child. So this shy is non-action verbs. When to use it to? We also use it to talk about non-action verbs. Non-action verbs, those are related to emotions, feelings, thoughts, opinions that we give work to our mind, to get these ideas, opinions, feelings, this love, hate, these verbs we call it as non-action verbs. And we also call these verbs as stative verbs, as we give work to our mind. So here this lady used to be very shy. Shy is a emotion that we get this emotion when we have fear or worry about something. That time we feel this feeling of shy. So this verb is non-action verb. Action verb means like play, see, where it requires physical activity. But here when we say non-action verbs, those are related to mental state. It shows someone's condition. So it states here, this lady, this girl, when she was a child, she used to be shy. So here it shows, it states this lady's condition, that mind, how she used to be. She used to be very shy when she was a child. So this action finished in the past time. In that time she was very shy. So we also use it to talk about non-action verbs. These are non-action verbs. The emotions, the feelings, thoughts, those we get it from our mind. That verbs we call it as non-action verbs. Where it requires some actions, that verbs we call it as action verbs. And we also call these verbs as stative verbs. These verbs, non-action verbs, also call it as stative verbs. And next one, didn't, used to. Here we pronounce this word did not. Didn't means contraction of did not. So short way of using didn't. Didn't, used to. Did you, used to. We use did, didn't, used to for negatives and questions. When we use didn't or did to talk about negatives and questions, we use did or didn't. He didn't used to travel a lot. So this person in the past time, he didn't do travel. He didn't go many times. He didn't travel in the past time. This action did not happen repeatedly. So this person didn't do. Didn't used to travel a lot. He did. Did he used to live here? Did he used to live here? Yes, he did. Someone is asking about third person, whether that person had lived in that place in the past time or not. Answer is yes. Someone is telling yes, he did. He did used to live in that place in the past action. So we use used to talk about negatives and questions. That time we use this word did, didn't. We can also use never for negatives. We never use it to argue. We also use never to give negative statement. Here we never use it to argue, means these people, they didn't do argument. They didn't do arguments in the past time. We never use it to, means these people, they never did argument. They never did this action. Argue means something that you start saying that they say that that person is right and other one is right, they don't agree. And when they don't agree, and that argument about for that thing that keeps continue, something that you start and that keeps going further until someone stops, until someone's accept, agree with that. That word we call it as argue. Argue means something that you start and it never ends. It never ends easily. That word we call it as argue. And we also use it to past simple, always, usually, often, etc. We can also use the past simple tense frequency adverbs for past habits. I always met her at the bar down the street equals I used to meet. So past simple, I always met her at the bar down the street equals to I used to meet. I usually had a big salad for dinner equals I used to have. I used to have. So we also use past simple with always. Always also means like which is equals to I used to. Past simple, not past simple tense, and we don't use not used to. When the action happened once or when we mention when they happened, that time we use past simple tense, not used to. We don't use used to. If the action or event happened only one time, only once in a time, to describe that thing, when that thing happened, that time we use past simple tense. Last week I used to meet her at the bar down the street. So this is incorrect. Correct way of saying this sentence is last week I met her at the bar down the street. So this action happened last week. So completed only once it happened. That is the reason they have used past simple tense. So no need to use used to here. I used to have a big salad for dinner last Sunday. So this action happened last Sunday. No need to use used to. How to use this word in correct way of using this sentence is like this. I had a big salad for dinner last Sunday. So this action happened once, which was last Sunday. That is the reason they have used past simple tense. Usually are used to. Used to is only used in the past. We use used to only to talk about past actions. To talk about present habits, we should use the present simple tense with usually or normally. Routines that we do every day. To talk about those habits or routines, that time we use present simple tense with usually or normally. Example, I use get up very early at weekends, which is incorrect way. Incorrect. Correct way of saying this sentence is I usually get up very early at weekends. It means this person have this habit of getting up early at weekends. Some people they don't get up early during weekends. Maybe they get up early every day, but at weekends some people get up late. But here this person, I usually get up very early at weekends, even though at weekends this person gets up early. He wakes up early every weekend. Every weekends he gets up early. So some people, they get up late at weekends. Some people, they have this habit of getting up late at weekends, and some people, they have this habit of getting up early even though do at weekends. And next one, we don't used to play on Sunday. So which is incorrect, and correct way of saying this sentence is, we don't usually play on Sunday. We don't usually play on Sunday. It means these people, they might have they may play every day, but on Sundays they don't play. Usually they don't play on Sunday. So every day they play, but on Sunday don't play. Usually don't play. So these are present simple tense. Present simple tense. Using present simple tense, and with that, when we use present simple tense with when we want to say habits or actions that we do every day, that time we use present simple tense with usually or normally. We use this word usually or normally. We don't usually play on Sunday means, so these people, they don't play on Sunday. I hope you understand this word used to. Thank you. Bye for now.